Hi, it's Rebecca. Welcome to the Reseller Mom Show. Glad everyone could make it for a What Sold video. I am going to go over my Poshmark sales for the week of February 24th through March 2nd. There are a lot of windows open on my computer. I hope it doesn't take too long for each page to load. I'm going to go through it as quickly as I can, and hopefully this will help you soon. We're ready to get more done, make more money, and stay sane while raising kids and reselling online. Here is what sold this week. Up first is a Columbia cargo pants, men's, size 42 by 30, sold it for $15. As you can see by my hashtag here, I have had this listed since December of 2018, so I was happy to let that go for that offer price. This is one of my boutique wholesale items. I've been selling these pretty good. Took an offer on this for $18. I've had these, I don't know when I listed these actually for the first time, but it's, probably January, because I was trying to do it well ahead of swim season to capitalize on kind of like winter breaks and spring breaks as well as the summer season. So this is a multi-quantity item for me, and I'm happy to continue to sell it. That was a great offer of $18. This is an August silk, just a simple basic black blouse. I only sold it for $5. I'm just really starting to get rid of some of the things that just don't hold a lot of value. I don't need to be selling them in my store, so this I put on a clearance, as you can see by the hashtag MRB clearance, and I did have this listed since October of 2018. So not terribly long, but I just decided that this was something that I didn't want to keep in the store anymore. If you're interested in looking for any deals for yourself, you can always check by searching the hashtag MRB clearance to see what I have on sale. This was a bundle, and it was a J. Crew shift dress, size 12. That was a nice find. So it was a bundle. So I had this for $25. This was listed only this month, February of 2019. So that sold quickly. And then this bag that went with it, and here's where we're gonna get into things taking a long time. This fossil bag was actually a work bag of mine, so I had that up for $25 because I don't need that anymore. I listed that this month, and so that bundle was, they did $25 for both, and since one of them was mine anyway, I didn't care. So I was basically figuring like I still got $25 for the J. Crew dress, and I threw in one of mine anyway. That fossil bag had flaws on it, which I did disclose, so I was fine with that. This was another bundle sale. Did I open everything individually? This was all like boys hunting stuff and a Burton kind of sweatshirt. So I hope these don't all take too long to open. So these were on my clearance sale, $5 for each. The redhead, mossy oak, and the game winner Realtree hunting, and then the boys Burton shirt I did have up for $19. It did have a flaw that the tag was ripped out of it, so I was guessing on size, but I did include measurements. So you can see here, these were listed for a long time, these hunting pants. That's why they were on clearance. They were from like probably early 2018, so well over a period of time that I would like to have things in my store. So that's the other one. I'm just trying to close these windows as I go since there's so many open. And this Burton as well. So that bundle was two $5 clearance items, one $19 item. And so I took a bundle offer of $29, and I was perfectly fine with that. Okay, this is a multi-quantity boutique item that I have, just kind of like an Aztec fleece shift dress, tunic dress, and I have it in a couple of different sizes. A few of them have sold. I took an offer on this for $15. Actually, a neighbor of mine had them. She got them on clearance from a friend of hers that had a boutique, and she sold them to me. So I've listed them in my store, and a few of them have sold. I still have a few left. This was some retail arbitrage from Kohl's, a Dr. Scholl's slip-on sandal. I took an offer of $20 on this. I thought that was fine. It is new in the box. I do have some sizes still left. So as we head into the spring and summer, I think that will be okay. They have been listed for a while, but again, since it's probably a seasonal item for most people, I was fine to wait on those, and hopefully they'll all sell out now. This was a new with tags item from Styling Company. I sold it on an offer for $10. I did a huge wholesale bulk order in, I guess it was June. I listed them all in July of 2018. And so I still have some of them. I think my big concern with that was that I bought a spring summer lot towards the end of summer. And so I would not do that again. I would buy a spring and summer wholesale lot at the beginning of the season, and that way I have the whole season to sell it through instead of waiting through a season in between. So for this, that's what happened. So I still have about half of them left. Some of them are going for more than others. I haven't lost money on any of them. I just haven't been making like as much return as I'd like to on a lot of them, but I do kind of want to just get through that bulk buy and then see if it's something that I would do in the future ahead of the season. So this was just a simple top, and I just sold that on an offer for $10. This is an UMG off the shoulder dress, and this can be like a wholesale bulk buy type of multi-quantity thing. This was a pre-owned item, so I just sold it for $10 on an offer, and that was listed this month. I'm all about the quick flip right now. Sorry, I had to stop. I thought my husband took my son for a bike ride, and I thought they were coming back in, but they didn't. So we're still good to go. Okay, this is another one of my boutique wholesale items. I sold one of the pink ones earlier that I just showed, and this is the black version. So I have it in a pink and I have it in a black. I have multiple quantities of them. They're one size, they're gorgeous. So I took an offer on this for $20, and I can't wait to sell out of all of these for the spring and summer season. This was a giant bundle, so I actually may go over that in a second so I can clear up some more of these windows. This was just one of those experiments that I do sometimes. It was kind of like a varsity vintage grandpa cardigan type thing, and I've seen those and had luck. I've seen them sell, and I've had luck selling them myself. So this one took a little bit longer than others to sell. I had this listed since November, which really still isn't too bad. It's under 6 months. It's just big and bulky, and obviously it has to be for the right person, but I do think that look is kind of cute. So this sold for $15. Most of the other kind of grandpa sweater, cardigan, vintage type sweaters that I've sold have gone for more, and they've actually sold on eBay. So this was a Poshmark one for $15. This was another one of my boutique items. Now this was my first stab at ordering wholesale boutique items, and I probably will do more research and pick better items next time. I think the swim boutique items have gone a lot better than this initial set that I did, and this was in the initial set. So right now I'm just trying to get rid of them. Clearly not getting the money I was hoping for with them. I'm not losing any money by any means. I bought these on sale from a wholesale company, so they were inexpensive. I'm still making money on them, but it's just, they're taking a long time to sell, and they're not selling the way I would like them to for the money I'd like them to. So this particular one I would not buy again. This is another retail arbitrage from Kohl's. These are camouflage maternity shorts, brand new with tags. I have a lot of them. Some are plus size, some are not. They're going to be for the right person, but I'll sell them all day long. I love multiple quantity items like this, and I love doing retail arbitrage. I've had good luck with doing it from Kohl's. Haven't really had good luck from other places in finding good enough deals, but with Kohl's I seem to snag a good deal every time, you know, not every time, but every so often. And this is, I took an offer for $15 for those maternity shorts. Here's another one of my boutique wholesale swim items. This was the first one of this style to sell, so I'm happy that this one will hopefully start selling. I did take an offer on $19 for this. Because it is the first one, I'd like to get a good review, and then I can go ahead and change the title and include a review or a love note or a 5-star review in my pictures here, and then note it as 5-star up here. I'll show you an example of that when one comes up. But this is a double XL, and I took an offer for $19. These were Under Armour compression leggings. I took an offer for $15. This was another quick flip. This was from February, so I haven't been tracking exactly how many days each thing is up for. I have started to do that, so maybe for the next time or two I might have that exact information, but for right now, just knowing if it sold within the month is fine with me, as far as a quick flip goes. So these were took an offer for $15. They were sold within the month. Okay, so here's an example of one of my wholesale boutiques. So it has the 5-star here, and then I included in the pictures, like a review of, I blacked out the person, but that they gave me a 5-star review on it, just to give people a little bit of peace of mind. I think sometimes with the boutique items, they're not sure of the quality, and all of these bathing suits are actually really good quality. I'm happy with all of them. I've already done some reorders with them, especially of this one in particular, and I think at this time I am sold out of the double XL. So happy to be sold out of something. That's a good problem to have. This one sold for full price for $29. Lauren Conrad, go back and forth. Some of her stuff is really pretty. Obviously it's sold at Kohl's. I feel like I can't get a lot of money for it, so when someone offered me $8, I was just happy to move it. Obviously I'm still making money on it. This was from May of 2018, so it's been sitting for a while, and at this point, you know, there's just some decisions where you're like, I'm just gonna let it go. I'd rather get some money for it. I'm not losing money on it, but you know, you just want to keep things flowing and moving through the store. This, again, just $8. I am still making money on it. This came in a previous Thread Up rescue box, so you know, even on those, it's a pre-owned Catherine's, whereas a lot of the ones that I've gotten from Thread Up have been new with tags Catherine, so I can get a little bit more for them. This was a pre-owned, but I did have multiple of them, so it's nice to be able to save on the time putting in the work and the listing. And this was also a quick flip from February. Let's see what else we have. We're getting there. All right, that's another bundle. I'll save it just to let the windows go faster. This was bought and sold in a day. I do remember I put it up in the morning and it sold later that day. It was an offer for $15. Farm peasant top with kimono sleeve, really pretty. It's a little bit wrinkled. I don't have a steamer. I don't have the time to steam. I know that that hurts me, and I know some people are big proponents of steaming, and I do want to do it in the future, but at this point I have to kind of do the low-hanging fruit, which is take some pictures, get it up, get it sold. And so maybe steaming in the future will help me get a better price and get more things sold, but for right now, this is what I'm able to accomplish, and I'm fine with that. So this, like I said, sold in a day. Really pretty, and for $15, maybe I could have gotten more for it, maybe not, but I was happy with just getting that $15 in a day. This is a Victoria's Secret bikini top. I had this sold for full price for $24. That's what I had it listed for. It's really pretty, you know, with this extra detail here. I don't know what this would be called, but you know, just animal print, extra strappiness. Sorry, I'm tired. Let's see what's up next. Okay, another bundle. I actually had a lot of bundles this week, which I was really happy with. Okay, this was just a copper key shirt dress. I took an offer for $15. It was up since last month in January. Copper key's kind of funny. I just got it because I thought it was a cute kind of style, a little bouncy. It was nice and soft. It had the stripes. So I got it just because I liked it. But copper key is kind of finicky. I wouldn't probably pick up another copper key unless there was something really notable about it. So this is another one of those kind of off the shoulder tops. I sold one earlier, which was part of my bulk buy. This was not part of my bulk buy, but it's a similar idea. It's an ink, and it was new with tags, but it was not part of that bulk buy. I think I found this at the bins. This was listed since August of 2018. So again, happy to take $10 for it just to get it moving through the store. Again, it's international concept, so I can't be too picky. So this is one of those things that is kind of fun. I love picking up costumes, whether they're dance costumes, gymnastics costumes, or costumes of all sizes, as long as they're in good quality. I sell them all the time, whether they're on eBay or Poshmark, they sell. They may not always sell right away. Some of them do though. So there's people out there that are dancers or whatever. And then this girl that bought it, so this is the person that bought it. You love jugglers. Shout out to you. So maybe she's a juggler. I don't know, but I just thought it was really cool. And obviously there's some kind of story there because I listed it as like a, a tap or a magician or a Broadway type costume. So maybe it's going to a juggler, and I think that's really fun. So that was just up since December, so it didn't take too long to sell for the kind of oddball thing that it is. And it sold for $20. I think I had it up for $29. I took an offer of $20. Totally fine with me. Love picking up stuff like that. Let's see. Another bundle. Yeah, tons of bundles. It's nice to kind of do this little review of the week. Logo, L-O-G-O by Lori Goldstein. I'd not picked this up before, but it seemed like an okay brand from checking a few quick comps when I was at the bins. It's really pretty. So, track sweater. I don't always come up with all of my keywords. Sometimes it's my lister, sometimes it's my, sometimes it's the photographer prepper, sometimes it's my virtual assistant lister. They all kind of add in keywords, and so sometimes I look at them, I'm like, oh, interesting. $19 for this. Was that full price? It might have been an offer. I can't remember, but it was only listed since January, so I would pick that up again. Happy with that sale. We're getting to it. Okay, this is a great one. Harley Davidson hooded jacket. Took an offer for $35. This sold within a day. I had it listed for $49. I listed it early in the morning, and the person came in, I think, mid-afternoon with an offer of $35, and I snagged it. I was not going to quibble. I could have definitely countered, but I would just wanted to get the quick flip because it's something that I would have to hold on to. It's big and bulky. So like I said, that did sell in a day, not a surprise. It's a cool Harley Davidson jacket. So that was awesome. Another bundle. Do all the bundles at the end. I should have just saved them all at the end. Vince Camuto, I probably will still pick it up, especially if it's in a bigger size. It's a size 14, so technically it's plus on Poshmark. I took an offer for 13. We actually did a little counter back and forth on this. I think that they make nice looking stuff. I kind of like the style of it. I actually have a couple of Vince Camuto things myself. It just either saturated or, because it's in so many discount stores, it's just not a big deal anymore. I would still pick it up for the right kind of piece, but, I'm happy with $13. I'm still making money on that, so no problem with that. I didn't look to see how long it was in there for. Here's another boutique wholesale item. I've got 5-star reviews on this. I've been selling this one like hotcakes. This is a nice high-waisted sport bikini. And this is going really well. I'm happy I picked this up. This is, I took an offer for $23. I have all of these bathing suits listed for $29. I'm happy to take some offers on them within reason, depending on how sales are going. And if I can reorder that particular size. I've already done a reorder on this, so we're doing well with this one. Let's see. So it's just a clearance item. I picked up, random holiday t-shirts, so I was happy to get rid of this for the upcoming St. Patrick's Day. I won't be picking things like this up again. You just can't get a lot of money for them. So that was a $5 sale. I had it listed since May of 2018 because obviously people are only going to buy this a certain couple of months a year. So that has been sitting with reason. Zara leggings. So this one gave me a scare because I had sold a similar pair of Zara legging pants, skinny pants on eBay, and I thought I had double sold it, but thank God I had 2 pairs. So this one kind of freaked me out when I saw the sale come in. I did take an offer on it. Happy to sell Zara stuff. It's kind of one of those things where it's like some things sit and some things sell quickly. This was from July of 2018. I would still pick them up again. It just has to be the right thing for someone. Also, I don't think these pictures were particularly the best to show, a black item like that. So I would still pick up Zara again and happy with $15 on that. They all add up. This sold in either a day or 2 days because I listed this one like took pictures of it, listed it, and did everything myself very quickly. So it was from this month, and like I said, either a day or two, which it was probably just a right time, right place kind of thing, because it's not like Bali is so sought after. And I did do a counter back and forth with it, and then I was like, you know what, let me just sell it quick and get over it. You know, bras from the bins or even from the retail Goodwill, I get them in both places, are very inexpensive. I'm still making money on it. And you know, the Bali, the Warners, and some of the other Maidenform, it's like people do look for them, people do like them, but they're not as highly sought after as the Victoria's Secret that will usually sell more quickly. So for me, I was just happy to do $11 and have something flip very quickly, so I can go buy more stuff. Another of the boutique wholesale swimwear items. This I have in regular and in plus size. This was an XXL that sold, took an offer for $20, have 5-star reviews on it. Love, love, love these boutique sales. Had a lot of them this week, so we're getting into kind of the height of people picking up their swimwear for spring break and summer. This is the Loft bootcut pants. You know, I really like to and want to have career affordable clothes. Loft is going to be a big staple of that. I'm going to keep picking up pants. I will say the sell-through on pants is a lot longer than everything else. But I'm happy to take an offer on it. I have most of my Loft up for about $15 for bottoms right now. So we'll just see how that kind of strategy goes. I'm trying to go for volume and quick flip on my career basics, and we'll see how that goes. I do have the hashtag going on, hashtag MRB career. So if you're interested in some affordable career options, you can just pull that up and see all of my career items and then sort by size for you. This was up since October, so not too bad. Again, you know, pants are hard. They have to be the right thing for you. So, and again, with the black items, it's hard because the pictures are not always the best on that. Let's see. So one day I hit like the Asian, Chinese dress and outfit, like mega whatever. And so this is a robe. I have a bunch of dresses listed. I grabbed them all. I think they're beautiful. I have worn them to formal events in the past, and I like looking at them. I liked taking pictures of them. I am very drawn to them. And so I loved having them in my store, and I knew that someone would love them too. And so this was bought at full price for $29. It's a beautiful robe. And this same person that bought this messaged me and said that she was interested in buying the dresses as well, and she was just waiting for payday. Now, I've had that before. That may or may not go through, but if the same person buys all of them for a great price, I told her I would give her a good price on them, I will just love that. So I have it up as hashtag MRB costume. So some of the things that can kind of double as costumes in some way, I'm starting to put that hashtag on there. So when it comes time for Halloween, I can really promote that, and people can search and see all of my costume type things. It's hard with Poshmark because the sizing on some stuff doesn't quite match up, especially with costumes, because like on women, you have to put it women other. So this one was listed as a robe because it is, but if you were doubling it as a costume, you would have to put it as women other, and then the sizing is not right. And so I don't know how that shows up for buyers. So for me, the hashtag I think is going to be how I really promote a lot of that come Halloween time. Sorry, I'm rambling. Great sale, $29. Would pick it up all day long. Okay, Victoria's Secret bra, took an offer for $15, $30.60. Nothing super special about this bra. This was up since August, so I was happy to take that offer. You know, it's hit or miss with Victoria's Secret with the sizing. Some of it goes super quick for me, and some of it sits around. So I've not gotten that down to a science yet. This is an H&M denim jacket, took an offer for $20. Happy to do that. And that was up just from this month, so that was a quick sale as well. I have a lot of denim jackets. Haven't quite figured out if it's the brand or particular style that makes some of them sell more quickly than others. Maybe it's just the luck of the draw with size. But I do have a lot of denim. I love picking up denim jackets anytime I see them. I mean, I'm starting to be a little more selective with them if they look very old and just not in style, but I mean, you can't go wrong with something like this. It's super cute. Let's see, another bundle. So we'll save all those till the end. This sold in a day, like less than a day, like in hours. And it's just a no name, no brand nursing bra. Picked it up at the bins. I've sold a bunch of nursing bras. I would say at least 5 between eBay and Poshmark. And sometimes people need them and they're just looking for a deal. It's not something you need to have around forever. You don't want to spend a lot of money. It works. So sold it for $10. I think I had it up for $15. It was in my haul the other day, and it sold in a day. So yay. Good deal. Michael Kors dress. I still pick up Michael Kors for certain things. This was a size 10, just a, pretty dress, halter top type, and I took an offer for $20, and this was within the month as well. And I think this was listed toward the end of the month, so a pretty quick sale. Still will pick up Michael Kors for certain things. Another boutique item. This was part of my second round of boutique items. So even though most of it was swim, there were a few things that were not swim. This was one of them. It's a really pretty top, long sleeve with the embroider crochet back, and kind of wrap front. It's a little bit hard to see because it's black, but I think it's really pretty. I have it in a couple different sizes. Took an offer for $15 on that, for size XXL, and hopefully that makes someone very happy and will give me a nice review so I can go ahead and include that in the listing. Okay, so I was so happy that this sold because this is the first one, and this was part of the first group of swim stuff I ordered, and I thought high-waisted with the anchor, kind of a cute retro thing. I have it, like, I've had this picture up, I've had this picture up, I've had this picture up, no selling, no selling, no selling. And finally someone bought it. They sent me an offer of $20, totally respectable, and I snagged it because I want to get the review. I want to, add it to the listing, but I just want those to go. I have a lot of them. So, yeah, and I have this in what sizes? Small, medium, large, and extra large. So also too, if you're doing any kind of boutique or wholesale items, I got this idea from someone else, and I can't remember who, where they actually made a little chart and then put the exact measurements in the pictures. And I like this. I like making a size chart with actual measurements from the item in the pictures. I think it's nice and organized. It looks really clean in the description. It's hard to put all of those words and all of those numbers and all of those measurements. I kept running out of room, and it was difficult. So, and I didn't want to sacrifice any keywords for putting measurements. So this is a really good idea. If you do something like this and you haven't done this, I would highly recommend it. And then you can just go ahead, like as you do different items, just edit your chart, and the basics are already there. So little quick tip on that. And this was the last individual sale. Avenue Body 46 Double D, took an offer on this. She had asked me if I had any others in this size. I did a search in my own closet. I tagged her on the listing. She couldn't find it. I shared it to her. Finally, she found it, decided she only wanted the one. I think buyers need to learn all the different ways that you can search in closets, by using the filters by size, etc. But I really wish that Poshmark would add a search within closet feature so that if someone was shopping in my closet, they could search 46 Double D bra. Even though you can do it with the filters, maybe those, by doing it by keyword, will help them find things to bundle more easily in someone's closet. So let's tell Poshmark about that. So that is that. And so that was great. And that was from December. So again, with bras, they're cheap, they're small. I'm happy to store them for a while. If they don't sell right away, that's okay with me, because I get a really good return with them. And so it's worth it, and it's fine. This only sat for a few months, and I am okay with that. So let's look at the bundles. This was 2 Athleta items and a new with tags Nautica swimsuit. Hello. And so let's see. The bundle price was $67. I guess it doesn't show on here like what it was. So I made 42 on it. I was okay with that because sometimes Athleta sells really good, sometimes it doesn't. These were a quick flip because they were listed just this month. The Athleta leggings, the top I've had for a while from October, and the swimsuit I had for a while. There was a couple flaws with this, even though it was new with tags that I disclosed, so I was happy to let that go. Because now's the time to be selling your swimsuits. So I'm not going to hang on to it for no reason. And that was from December. So that was a great bundle. Okay, these were 3 maternity tops, and it's not that I'm getting out of maternity, I'm getting out of crazy nonsense maternity. So just these basic tops, I'm not doing anymore. Basic jeans, I'm not doing anymore. There has to be something special about it, or maybe shorts or a dress. That's where people spend the money, the nursing bras, the dresses, these kinds of things I'm just not interested in anymore. I have so many maternity items, and even though I like selling them, it's not good. So the market is not there, or at least I haven't had the luck with it. So happy to get rid of 2 items that were on clearance. One was for $10, so I took 13 for all of them. I'm fine with that. This was a bundle for $34. Lynn Ryan top 2X. So this came in a thread up box. It was not a new with tags item, though many of them were. And this was from January, so a pretty quick flip on that. And I just had it up for $10. This, I love, like, interesting vintage style robes. I don't know why I like certain things, but whenever I see them at the bins, I'm compelled to pick them up. I can't help it. And this was just a really pretty satiny floral pattern, you know, kind of like a pale baby blue. And she took them both, and that was a $34 bundle, so I was cool with that. This was a clearance item, Under Armour, and then one of my boutique items, so we'll open that up. $30 for all. I was okay with that. I don't know how this top is going to go. I got it because it was on sale with the wholesale place, and so I have it up for $25. I'm hoping that I'll do well with it. I don't know. I only have it in XL in black, and I think it's cute. I'll probably wear one, but I don't know. And then this was on clearance, just this racerback tank, and the other thing was Under Armour shorts. Those were relatively newly listed as well. Where'd they go? Over here. So I would pick these up again. And so I kind of look at it sometimes as like, okay, I'll throw this in for free. The bundle price is like for these 2 items. And so I felt that $30 for this, I would have sold for 15 offer. This I would have sold for a 15 offer. And so that's how I kind of looked at it, that like this was on clearance and I threw it in for free type of thing. So I want people to get a good deal, and I'm okay to let stuff go when I made a bad buy, but it's good for someone. Here's another one. Emma James handkerchief skirt. I got it because it was new with tags. I've passed up on a lot of Emma James at this point. I've never really even researched it, but I just know that I'm not dealing with it. So, I mean, it's not a ugly skirt. It's kind of a sideways picture, but it was on clearance. I've had that since. Okay. So this says January of 19, and the reason that is because when my prepper photographer person took off for the holidays, I was stuck for stuff, and so I couldn't do things fast enough to keep my virtual assistant lister busy, so I had her just relist some items. So when she did the relist, she redid the hashtag, and so this is not really from January. I don't have the original whatever, but it's old. And that came with a new with tag Style & Company pair of pants. capri pants, and that was that bundle, so that was fine, $20. And then this was a giant bundle of lots of thread up stuff, 1X and double XL, and I'm not going to go through it individually because the little guy is coming in. Thanks so much for watching. Those are all my Poshmark sales for this week. Have a great day.
Mommy. Drink some more.